Final round. You win.
Welcome to Button Mash, the show where we mash all your video game content for the week for you to listen to at the press of a single button. My name is Roger, and with me, I've got the boogeyman himself, the boogerman,
The boogeyman.
Chris Hansen,
Yeah, boogie on
in
down.
the house.
Boogie rat.
Yeah, Chris was just telling us if you're not on Twitch, you would know that he just talked about some fucked up booger story.
Yeah.
Hence the new nickname, the Boogerman.
Yeah.
Anywho, Chris, we've had plenty of news this week. We've had PlayStation State of Play. We've had Inside Xbox at the same time, which I only realized yesterday that it was on this week. I pretty much it was hours apart from the PlayStation thing, which I thought was fucking weird.
Yeah. It's like checkmate.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of different, with at the same time having things in common.
Yeah.
But anywho, we're gonna do that sweet breakdown, and we're gonna talk about the games that we've been playing this week. So let's start with State of Play.
Mm-hmm.
So they opened up with a bit of a weird trailer. It was for this game called Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure what I was watching while I was watching it. I thought it was like a tech demo of, I don't know, some new technology that they're bringing in. You didn't watch the trailer, did you? You just saw the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically like you saw there's like little people.
Yeah. Around like.
Yeah, they're just like doing shit. So at the start, they're just like
Around a
walking into each other, and then the ones on the outside in the photo there, they start shooting at the other people and shit. And
Are
it's
they
like
shooting or are they taking photos?
they're shooting. There's a bit where like they all have lightsabers and they fight each other as well. And like at no point did I know what was going on. I was just like, okay, this is a tech demo for something. Tell me what it is. And then they're like, Humanity coming out in like November or whenever it is. I'm just like, what the fuck is it? And then they're like, you have to go on our website. I'm like, I'm not going on your website, dude.
Yeah, that's annoying when they do that.
Fuck
It's like,
that.
mate, I'm here already. Just tell me.
So I don't know if it's like a puzzle game or like one of those weird indie things where they're like, it's not a game. It's just, you know, you're sort of interacting with some weird thing that's happening. We don't know, but that's coming out, that's for sure. And then we got a little preview of Modern Warfare, the new Call of Duty that's coming out. A bit of a campaign trailer that looks kind of cool. Looks interesting.
Captain Price, my man.
Captain Price is there, trying to prevent some. She's playing with the fucking squeaky toys over there. Yeah, that was all well and good. And then they go, yeah, so we're bringing back Special Ops. It's going to be so cool, and it's going to be a timed exclusive for PlayStation 4. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, you know how like when Xbox had...
yeah, they had like new releases for
it's
new
like
map packs. They get it a week early and stuff. Yeah.
Played a week early, and then PlayStation 3, the peasants will get it a week later, and then PlayStation 4, other way around. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We get Spec Ops for a week early. And they go, no, it's a fucking year early, you dumb cunt.
Dude, what the hell?
What the fuck?
A year, man. The new COD's gonna come out in a year. No one's gonna play that.
What
That's
the
the thing.
fuck? Like, it fucking blows my mind. I mean, we're paying the same price as the people on PC, as the people on Xbox, and we're getting a mode extra. Like, they're getting penalized for choosing a different system to someone else. Like, a week, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it's just fucking, you know, it's just business.
Yeah.
A year, dude. Like, the thing I thought about, I was like, when have we had something comparable to that? I'm like, the whole Tomb Raider thing where the reboot came out on everything, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider, they're like, nah, it's going to be exclusive to Xbox for like a year or whatever. It's like, That's pretty
So that's
shit.
that's a whole game though. Like, where they're
Yes.
giving you like a part of this game. It's
Where
like, have this, and then do you want this bit? Too bad.
they're paying the same, so they're buying the game. They're
Yeah.
paying for a full price game, just like we are.
And you know who would be the most angriest if it was us, because we love Spec Ops.
Mm,
That's like our favorite game mode. We actually prefer
Yeah.
that over zombies.
I'm
Don't hate
fucking-
on us. We're the only ones that think that. But
Yeah.
Ben, you and me, we peak over that.
Yeah. It fucking blew my mind, dude. I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
how can you like do they get a discount? How can you penalize
No.
someone for buying a different system for a
Yeah.
whole fucking year? I was shook. I couldn't believe
It's really bizarre that like he was talking down on it as well. He's just like, oh no, it's like not even. Don't worry about it. Like they're kind of not building that mode up to be like awesome. Like it's really bizarre.
it's
But that's what I
so
feel like they're
weird.
doing. But I'm like, but why would you be doing that? Like I don't know. I'm so confused at this strategy of marketing.
It's
You know,
so
PlayStation
strange.
threw so much money at them for some weird reason, but I don't know, man. Like it's weird.
Yeah, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in like those sorts of scenarios where it's
Yeah, for
timed
sure.
exclusives or whatever.
Mm.
Like that's just plain wrong. Like if
Yeah.
the people are going to be buying the game, but they're getting
I
less
know.
than someone who paid the same price on a different system. That's bullshit. But anyway, Activision's gonna Activision, eh?
Activision is gonna Activision for sure.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah. And then we got a little trailer for a game called Watam. I've never heard of it. It's apparently by the people who made Katamari, which I haven't played much of either. Just not my jam.
No.
The people who like it,
Yeah.
definitely.
It
love
reminds me that the kind of like graphics remind me of what's that other game?
I think we're thinking of the same game. The one with the yellow things.
Yes. Is that-
Loco Roco.
Yes,
Yes,
that's it.
I thought
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Thing. But even Loco Roco, I was like, "Oh, this is sick!" And I played. I was like, "Oh, I'm so bored."
This is awesome. After the first like tutorial,
I was
like,
like-
you put a tutorial. So yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I played the first level, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, this is not my jam."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, people excited for that. Very
No,
nice.
not really.
Arise, a simple story. That looks really cool. Did you didn't watch the trailer for that, did you? I couldn't find
No.
one with like the trailer links, which is fucking annoying. But this is basically like it's a third person sort of adventure game where at the start of the trailer you see, I think that they look like Vikings, but there's a dead Viking like on a slab and they're like setting his body on fire. Like so it's obviously his funeral.
Yeah.
And they just burn him.
Oh.
And then it like fades to the same scene, but like a different world kind of. So it's like he wakes up in, I don't know, in limbo or whatever.
Yep.
In this world where he's got to like, I don't know, travel to get to Valhalla maybe. But
Okay.
the game is basically him traveling through this like crazy world where like in the photo you see him like on this giant flower and shit. So it
Yeah.
looks really interesting. Looks kind of like that indie darling vibe kind of game. I was pretty charmed by it. So when
Yep.
you get the chance, yeah, definitely watch the trailer. It looks like it's going to be one of those like sort of short $30 games kind of thing.
Yeah.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
And then we got a L.A. Noir VR Case Files, which is already out on PSVR. I didn't suss out the price, but that came out on PC for VR a little while ago. Apparently in 2017.
Oh wow.
Fucked. But I thought like when I heard about it, I thought it was just like the interrogation scenes.
Yeah.
But it's like apparently a pretty big chunk of the game. Like you can drive, you can shoot and stuff, and also do the interrogations. And
So
stuff as well.
have they just taken out some like missions out of the
Yeah, I
original game and then they've just made it into VR?
Yeah. I think so. I don't think it's the full
Huh.
game. I don't know 100% if it is or not. But I don't.
Imagine playing the full game in VR. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I could do it to be honest.
Yeah, you wouldn't finish it, but
No.
like, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't sussed out the price or anything. But
Could you imagine like interrogating people like in VR, just like grabbing like a cigarette and just like throwing it at them? It's like, tell me where he
yeah,
is. Throwing books at them.
Where
and
is
stuff.
he? Where is he?
yeah. I mean, it'll be cool, like doing that thing where in the trailer when you watch them, they've got like that same sort of like really in depth facial animation and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all there, and like doing that in VR, like no doubt it'll be cool, but it's just yeah, it depends on price, I guess. But yeah, at the time of the State of Play presentation, it was like it came out. It was like, here's the trailer. By the way, you can buy this right now.
I feel like I need to play LA Noire again.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't actually clock it. I got really far into the game and then I lost it. I don't know where. Like, I think I lent it to someone, or like,
yeah, that would do it.
they might have gone to the Bermuda Triangle over the next door neighbor's fence, or I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
checks
don't know
out.
where it went. But then there's like obviously you got the remastered versions and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I've kind of keeping my eye out on like a cheap version of it, like when it just goes down to like $15. I'm just like,
Yeah, but you wanted it on Switch, didn't you?
Yeah, I haven't really looked into it on the Switch though, like how it runs and stuff. Because I would be fine playing it on PS4.
Us Finn, he's got it.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
It's been cheap on PS4 like heaps of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Because I remember I showed you one time. I was like, "Oh man, it's like $20,"
that's right.
and you were like, "Oh no, I want it on Switch," so you didn't get it.
Yeah, that's right.
I think you kind of changed your mind a bit on it. But yeah, I felt the same thing. Like I watched the trailer, I was like, "Fuck, I haven't finished that game. I need to go back to it." I miss it. But then after that, they did a bit of a sizzle reel for some upcoming games for PSVR. We had Space Channel 5, which it's another one of those things where like I didn't understand what it was. It was just like a bunch of anime girls like dancing in space.
Yeah.
Don't know.
That looks trippy as. That looks like, it's definitely like a Asian type of game.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that game? Akiba's strip night, night strip, whatever. Like it was like the
Akiba's
graphics
strip.
of that. That's it.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what it is. There's like spaceships and shit, fucking girls dancing in space. It's fucking lit. There was Gorn, which is like it looks like some sort of arena fighting game, which looks kind of interesting, but depending on how much content there is in there, like it looks like it might get kind of boring pretty quickly. But again, I just watched a fucking like 2-second trailer. Like it was part of a reel. So didn't see much about it. Aspire 1 VR Operative looks like VR Splinter Cell, which was kind of exciting to me. And then there was Stardust Odyssey, which, some sort of kind of another space kind of adventure game.
It's not like Stardust, like the Stardust.
No, I thought it was like, no.
Like, damn,
it doesn't look like it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was
love that game.
I've got it on PS4.
Wasn't it the very first PS4 game that came out? Was it that?
No. That was.
What was that? What was that called?
Some sort of pixel bullshit. I can't remember what it's called.
Man. It's going to kill me now, but anyway.
Yeah. No, Stardust was on the fucking. We had it on the PS3. It was on PS Vita. On the Vita.
Oh,
dude.
that's right.
It was like our first Vita game.
Yes.
And then after that, we got a trailer for Medieval, and then they were like, fucking demo's out, boys. You can play a timed demo, and then you get a present if you finish it. I was like, yes, sick. I was like, Chris,
presents.
Download the demo. Did you play the demo, by the way, or did you not play after I told you it was like real short?
No, I didn't play the demo.
Yeah, that's all good. So I took one for the team. I played it, and it just like after obviously I've played what's it called, Crash Bandicoot. I played the Spyro remakes, and they felt like you could tell kind of like obviously it feels like you're playing the old games, but it doesn't at the same time. It's like a fresh version of those games. Whereas I played Medieval and I was like, this feels clunky. It feels like a PS1 game. I was like, I don't know if I want this anymore.
Like clunky in like just the gameplay, the controls. Like
it just feels outdated. Whereas the other games, I was like, this is fun. This is sick. Like, it's like bringing back the memories, but at the same time, it doesn't feel as frustrating as it did probably playing a fucking PS1 games with the D-pad.
Oh yeah.
But this just felt kind of kind of weird. It just felt like a cheap sort of indie game that came out recently from like a like a game that came out on
Really?
early access
Oh,
on Steam or
man.
something. It looked cool. It looked good. Like the graphics are really
Improved
colorful
and stuff, yeah.
yeah, 100%. But like in terms of gameplay, I was like,
They haven't updated that.
nah, it didn't feel like it. So you run
No.
around, you pick up weapons. So at the start, you've got a sword, some throwing knives, and a shield. And it's like you can block, but then you damage your shield. But there's no way of like strafing and stuff unless you hold down L2. But then you're slower than if you
Oh,
weren't. So it's like you're aiming down the
yeah.
sides kind of thing. Like if you're playing a shooting game, it's kind of like that. But then he's like walking slowly, strafing, and it's like really weird, like attacking like that because it zooms in as well. So it reduces your field of view, which means if you got many enemies on the screen, you can't see them all. They can attack from behind and stuff. And I was like, this just feels fucking weird. I was like, I'm not enjoying this.
That sucks.
Yeah, I really wanted to enjoy it. I was like, oh, I'll push through. Like maybe it gets better, but it just didn't. So I don't know. I'm probably not gonna
Get it now, yeah.
probably not gonna get this one, which is a bit of a shame.
That sucks.
I was
Yeah.
really looking forward to it. But I mean, I don't feel like it's something that's gonna change when the game comes out in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they're gonna have to redo the whole kind of like.
Yeah, it's like the fundamental
Yeah.
mechanics are kind of broken.
It'll be interesting to see the reviews of it.
Yeah, it just I just did not have the same feeling from playing Crash Bandicoot, the fucking nitro fueled fucking remastered bullshit, whatever it was called.
How was Spyro?
Spyro's really good, man.
Yeah,
Really pretty, feels good. Yeah, it's really good. Thinking of playing that again soon, actually.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not on different studios as well, remaking them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just doesn't
Sounds like they've
size up
just
to the other
updated
ones.
the graphics, and that was really about it. Like,
Yeah,
really-
I mean,
really
I'm
think of-
sure there's some improvements, but it just doesn't feel as
feels
good.
like an old game.
It still feels very old. Yeah, it's just which is a shame. But then after that, what did we have after that? Is that when Big Boy came out? No, Civilization 6 coming out to PS4. I've always wanted to enjoy Civilization 6. I feel like I should enjoy it. Everything about it
is awesome. The concept of it is sick.
Ticks all the boxes. Like
Yeah,
I
it does.
should love this game, but I don't.
I haven't played it, and I want to give it a crack
Mm,
because I like Civ, like the old Civ
right.
back in the day. I know it's like pretty competitive now. Like, apparently, like Civ 5, everyone didn't like Civ 5, and then all these updates came out, and people like patched stuff, and then like it was like 4 years on. It's like, yeah, Civ 5 is awesome now. And then Civ 6 came out, and then they're like, oh, Civ 6 sucks. I'm going back to 5.
Oh, really?
And so it's just like this like ongoing, like when Civ like 7 comes out, it's like Civ 6 then will be good.
Yeah, right.
It's really weird, yeah.
Interesting. I think the one I've got is Civ 4. Must be Civ 4.
Oh,
maybe.
actually, yeah.
I've got one on PC because the thing is, like, it's made by Firaxis, which is the studio who made fucking XCOM.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, like, I should be in love with this game.
Wait, there's no, like, Civ 6 is the latest one, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So whichever one I have on computer, like it's, I don't know if it's 4 or 5. Anyway, like I just start the game and the learning curve is just way too steep for me. I'm just like, I don't want to learn all these things. I just want to like get into the game, and it just lost me. And I'll try to go back into it like heaps later, like months or even years later. And I was like, yeah, same thing. I just dropped off pretty quickly. I don't know, it just like doesn't grab me, which is weird. So I need to be like in the mindset of I don't have anything else going on. I can just give the time that it deserves and like actually learn how to play it.
I went
'Cause-
through this little spell of like Civ, like watching like pro players play it and stuff.
Mhm.
And because like the multiplayer aspect of it, because like some games can go for like 6 hours, like they can go for ages.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, and each like nation has like their own. You know how they have their own kind of like strengths and stuff. Like one's good at military or whatever like that, and then yeah, there's so much strategy behind it. Like it's just ridiculous. This is like chess on steroids.
Yeah.
Like, and then like this guy tells you all about like different strategies you can like do and stuff like that, and it just sounds intense, man. I was like, what? But yeah, the single player aspect of it, I don't mind. Like, obviously, that's the only thing I'd be doing, would be playing single player, and you can obviously pause it and save the game, and then just go back to it whenever you want. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to give it a crack, but yeah, I don't want to drop down a lot of money to give it a crack. So
that's the thing. Like I kind of like, I've obviously got quite a bit of a backlog already. It's like, oh, I want to try this thing, and hopefully it grabs me, and then I'll play it. But like, if it doesn't, the problem is like I don't have that much time to put into that kind of thing. So it's like you either grab me pretty quickly, or you lose your chance. I'll move on to something else. So
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully there's like a demo or something. I just like, I don't know.
I know what you mean.
It's just like, really weird.
It's one of those games that you're really gonna have to put some time into it as well. And then if I feel like once you stop playing for a few weeks, you won't go back because it's just gonna be too hard to remember stuff. And that's what I find hard. Like I'm like, oh, I really want to play that game, and I was just like, oh, but I don't know the controls. I don't know what. No.
Yeah. Bit of a shame. And then after that, we got a little trailer for a brand new limited edition PS4 Pro that's coming out alongside Death Stranding. The PlayStation itself, I was like, meh, but the controller, I thought looked sick.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as me. I like the controller. But yeah, the PlayStation white and like black with like they could have made those like blood splatter red. That may have made it a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't think it's blood though.
Isn't it?
No, I don't think it is.
It's like handprints, aren't they? Like,
yeah. But like, if you remember from the trailers that we've been getting, there's like a bunch of trailers where he's like in like tar. So I think it's just like tar. It's not blood. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it still looks like shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. The controller, on the other hand,
the controller looks sick. It reminds me of like something back in the 90s, like a toy or something.
Yeah, it looks cool. So it's like, if you haven't seen it, it's just like obviously a PS4 controller, but it's like see-through, like the crystal controller, but yellow.
Yeah.
It just looks.
Do you reckon that's like supposed to be the piss?
I hope it is.
I reckon it is.
I thought it was like his little fucking beacon thing that he carries.
Yeah,
around.
I thought that, but I'm going the piss.
No, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be the piss now.
It has to be the piss.
Surely it's the piss.
Yeah, now you're gonna look at it and be like, I want the piss controller.
I want the piss controller.
Yeah.
Special edition piss controller. That's awesome. What else did we have? We had that little shizzle, and then we had After Party, which looks like, I don't know. It's another kind of game that like I want to love, but I don't. It's like one of those like point and click kind of adventure games where like these two friends die and they're like supposed to be going to hell, but you basically have to, apparently there's a loophole where if you beat the devil at a drinking game, you kind of get out of going to hell. So looks cool, but it's just like I just don't get into those games. Like I get bored so quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't do point and click games. There's especially adventure games. I think that makes it.
Yeah, so it's made by Night School Studio, who are pretty good at making those kinds of games. They've made what's that other game called? Oxenfree, which is also pretty highly acclaimed. But it just doesn't seem like my cup of tea, unfortunately. And then after that, we got the announcement that The Last of Us Remastered will be free during the month of October on PlayStation Plus, alongside MLB 19, which I'm fucking pumped for.
That's unbelievable.
So
2
good.
games that would be awesome. I haven't played a baseball game since Neo Geo Emulator.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, there was like Baseball Stars, I think it was called. It was awesome. But yeah, I'm kind of wanting to play a baseball game.
I'm really excited. Like,
yeah, same.
I've been debating buying one, but it's just like when I bought Madden last year or the year before, and I was like, "There's too much going on. I'm not enjoying this." That's what sort of put me off with this. I feel like it might be the same. So I'm
hopefully
like,
it's not too sim, but
but the thing is, like, who gives a fuck? It's free now.
Yeah.
Like the problem I had was I thought it would be too complicated, so I don't want to put money into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is free, so get on it, boys.
Hopefully I don't need to be like fully into baseball to enjoy this game.
Yeah, I heard this one. There's like heaps of different modes where there's one where you can just do certain bits that you want.
Yeah.
In the game, and you can finish the season pretty quick.
I just want to bat.
Yeah, pretty much. Like literally, I think that's what it is, which is cool. So like it caters to pretty much any all type of different people.
Do they have like a My Career in that? That'd be cool.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. Oh, sick.
Yeah, I think in the trailer to show you like they show the customization.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sick. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm very keen.
Yeah.
And then after that, they finished off with the big boy, Last of Us Part 2. We got a release date and a wonderful trailer featuring our boy Joel.
Joel.
Fucking keen. So it comes out on February 21st, which is quite soon.
Isn't it February 20th?
20th? I thought 20th. It was 20th. I wrote 20th first. But
Feb 20th. Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be on 2 discs. Huge.
Yeah, that's interesting because, Red Dead was on 2 discs, but then you kind of understand because how big that game is. It's an open
world game.
Yeah. But then again, you go, well, GTA wasn't 2 discs, and that's pretty big as well. But you kind of think like, okay, they built the ground, like the game ground.
It's 21st, by the way, Feb 21st.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, watching on the what the fuck? What am I watching?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
Like it's a linear. Well, you assume that all their games have been kind of linear adventures where.
Yeah.
Start and end.
Yeah,
and
that's
chapters and whatnot.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a massive game.
You fucking think so with 2 discs?
Yeah, 2 discs.
PS4,
it has to be,
fucking
man.
Hell.
And when did the first one release? When did The Last of Us release?
2012, 11.
So they've had a fair whack of time to make this one. So.
You've had Uncharted in between.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so, man. And in February as well, like, that's awesome. Like, it's kind of like, fuck, who's met? God damn it. Didn't put my phone silent. Yeah.
Yeah, February's been like the PlayStation month for a few years now.
Yeah.
Except for this year where we had fucking, what's that game called? I even forgot. Days Gone. Flop.
Was that February?
Was it? It was supposed to be February, got delayed to April because there was too much going on in February.
That's right. Yeah.
But then last year we had God of War. Year before that, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that's it.
Feb has been working out pretty well.
Well, I think if you're a game developer, you probably see Last of Us and you think, I don't really want to release anything on February.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm super pumped, man. I think everyone else is. Like, who isn't pumped for this game? Like,
yeah, man.
I haven't met anyone that's just like, The Last of Us, it's okay. Like,
I have. There's people like that.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. I don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk to them either. I feel like the people who say it sucks, they haven't even played the game.
Maybe. The other thing that we got was that there's not going to be multiplayer in the game on release. But then very quickly after that, there was a bit of an update saying, look, there is a team working on the multiplayer team is working on something. We can't wait to show you what it is like, but it'll be after release, so it'll be maybe a standalone thing later on, or
like they said, like Uncharted, how that was kind of came out.
Didn't it?
Standalone thing, but that was like ages. That was like way down the track.
Yeah,
but GTA did that kind of as well. Like they brought it there. They want you to play the story, and then they're like, okay, now you can play, multiplayer and stuff like that.
GTA did that.
And no one, let's be honest, no one buys The Last of Us for the multiplayer, but the multiplayer is really fun though. Like I played a fair bit of that, and really enjoyed it. So I hope there is multiplayer in this, like down the track. That would be cool.
Yeah,
but it doesn't affect me in a sense of when it comes out, I'm going to be like, oh, damn it, because I'm going to be playing the story mode. So
100%, especially if it's going across 2 fucking discs.
Yeah, exactly.
Insane.
2 discs, man.
And
that's whack.
Yeah, fucking nuts. And then after that, basically that's the end of the state of play coverage. And then we got a bit of news in regards to PS5. Apparently it's going to use much less power compared to the PS4, which is crazy considering it's supposed to be much more powerful.
Yeah.
So basically, we've got a couple of stats there to
I wasn't that excited.
It's not exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's just I suppose it's interesting, eh?
Yeah, like
yeah.
When you think about it's the next generation of consoles, it's supposed to be like much more powerful, but it's using less power. That's good. And like they were kind of talking about it in the sense of like environment kind of thing, like where we don't want to fuck up the world kind of thing. So they estimate that the PS5 will use 0.5 watts of power when it's in rest mode. Okay. And yes, that doesn't mean anything. But then when you compare it to the PS4, which uses 10 watts of power in rest mode. Exactly.
That is actually mental.
Exactly. And 0.3 watts when it's completely turned off.
Whoa.
So the PS4 uses 0.3 watts of power when it's completely turned off.
What?
The PS5 is going to use 0.5 when it's in rest mode. That means your game's on standby, you turn it on, and you're back in your game.
Remember when the PS4 came out? Wasn't that the whole concept of rest mode at the start? That's what I thought it was. Like when it first came out, I was just like, "What? You can just turn on rest mode and then like turn it on and then like your game's back? That's amazing."
Rest mode
and then
came
I was
out
like,
heaps later, dude.
What do you mean?
Rest mode was not there on release.
Oh, was it standby mode? What was it? It was some mode.
No, there wasn't. Like you had to turn off your PS4. Like that was in an update later on. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was too. But but when rest mode came out, or when they were saying it was coming out, wasn't there something to like, you can just go straight back into your game from rest mode?
Yeah.
Can you do that still?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think I've ever done that before.
What do you mean?
Like,
you always get out of your game and then turn it off.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you serious, dude? What the fuck?
I'm gonna try this right now.
You're fucking... I can't believe that.
No, but if mine goes in rest mode and I turn it back on, it just turns the PlayStation back on. I'm freaking out, man.
If you're in a game and then you go into rest mode from the game, it'll go back into your game. Like if I turn my PlayStation right now on, it'll go back to our game of Borderlands that we were playing last night.
That's what I thought. Mine doesn't do that. I swear mine doesn't do that at all. Mine just turns back on. So mine's in rest mode right now, right? And I'm turning my PlayStation on.
Is it orange?
It's orange. Yeah, it's always in rest mode. It's never turned off. And it's loading up the PlayStation screen now, and it's just going to the main menu.
Yeah, but were you in a game when you turned it off, or did you get
Yeah,
out of the game?
I was in 2K. Hang on, I'm freaking out, man. Is there something in the option? Maybe there's a setting.
2K, I wouldn't. 2K, you
Oh,
probably
2K is fuck.
2K. You probably need to be online anyway, so probably boot you out and take you back to the
Okay.
main menu anyway. But if
What
you're playing
should I
like,
go into? So I need Trial Rising. That will be that's pretty.
well, you're
normal.
gonna try it now.
Yeah. While we keep talking, I'll give you an update. Yeah, that's what the hell, man. What the hell? No, because I'm sure I would have noticed because like I just go straight from the game and just go rest mode when
That
I
blows
can't
my
log
mind, dude.
out of the game and then go into rest mode.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there'd be no point of me doing that.
What the fuck, dude?
I reckon there's something in the settings. There has to be something in the settings.
Maybe.
It has to be.
That's so weird. Like I've been using that for years. Like that's saved my life. Because like sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm up to like an important bit, but
Yeah.
kind of need to go. I just put it on rest mode, and then I come back and it's like right there. Like what you do with your Switch. I can't believe that, Chris. That's fucked. That's so fucked.
I think you know what? It's kind of bringing me flashbacks of like when it came out. I tried it and I was like, this didn't work. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's no big deal. Okay, so let's just
Holy
okay.
shit.
Man, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be like, get fucked. Like, I hate you, PlayStation. And then it must be in the settings.
Oh my god.
Imagine if this worked just now. I mean, like, but wait, I haven't been
wouldn't it
closing
work?
the applications though. Like, but I haven't been. That's the thing. Like, mine's always on rest mode, so I don't understand how it doesn't just pop back up. And I haven't noticed it. It's like, let's play some COD, and then I'm like, what? I turned my PlayStation on. Why is it Trial Rising? Okay.
So it's working.
Okay, rest mode. No, I'm doing it now.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'm just in Trial Rising.
Okay. What the fuck? I cannot believe that.
Man, you can't believe that.
Like you've been missing out on a massive feature for years. Literally years.
Yeah, does it work for online games? Like if you need an online service, is what you said. That would be interesting.
No, not really. So games like Fortnite probably. Like Fortnite, if you put it on rest mode and you go back in, it'll take you back to the main menu, and then you got to like sign in again and stuff. But like all your single player games and stuff. Yeah, it definitely does that. Fucking crazy. Anywho, let's move on.
Move on from my brain fart.
So, after that, we also had the Inside Xbox for September. What was a big trailer for Atlas, the new game from the developers of Ark. Which, like, when I watched it, because I didn't remember, I kind of remembered another pirate game being shown in the past. I forgot that it was this one. And I watched it and I was like, is this a fucking update for Sea of Thieves? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then at the end of the trailer, the dude like acknowledged it and he was like, okay, let's address the elephant in the room. We already have an exclusive fucking pirate game, but this is different because it's like more kind of survival, more kind of realistic kind of thing, whereas Sea of Thieves is more like cartoony. And I was like, okay, cool. Looks kind of interesting, but then it's also the same kind of deal as with Ark, where you go in there, you got to survive, and you make your own story kind of thing. Which I'm like, I kind of wanted something where, you know, there's an objective and you just play adventures as a pirate, which it doesn't sound like it'll be. It'll just be fucking survive as a fucking Ark with a pirate skin on it is what it looks like. What are your thoughts?
Is what we've seen a few YouTubers play, like the beta. We're 90% sure it is because it's not Ark, that's for sure. But it looked really glitchy and looked nothing like the trailers. And like, how do you kind of go from that when they've had Ark, that when it first came out, Ark was pretty glitchy and had bugs. It was pretty bad, but then it was fine. And then now it's in great shape, but now you just get raided all the time. But that's another story. To back to square one with their new game. The concept of it is amazing. Like, I really want to play it.
Mhm.
But the footage that we saw, I don't know how old that is. That's probably another thing.
Yeah.
So we'll soon find out. But yeah, dude, it looks awesome. Like, could you imagine just like making your own ship, and then like the trailer of like you kind of like launching your big pirate ship and stuff like that, going on pretty cool adventures. And it looks like it has more content than Ark. Ark is more of a survival type game where you literally just get spawned onto the island. It's just like, okay, make a hut.
Well,
Go.
it's like it's supposed to be like that as well. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like there's more of like I don't know. Like,
there isn't though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that too. I
yeah.
was like, oh, this is cool. Like, you're gonna be a pirate and shit. And then like after the trailer, they actually talked to the developer,
Mm,
and he's like, yeah, so yeah, it's basically more of a survival game where you gotta like manage your food and like build your shelter
yeah.
and all that. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, yep, you still got me. And then he's like, yeah, so you can build your ships and like go into your ships, and like if you see something in one spot and like your friend is in another spot and they can see that, if you go to that spot you can see exactly that, like you're in a shared universe kind of thing. And then he's like, you can meet up and like go raid other players. I was like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah. When he said raid, yeah. But the thing is, like, it looked like there were fixed buildings though. Like, I looked like there was a few times where I was just like, that isn't a thing that a person's built. That's something that they've put
So
there
you're not on a
permanently.
desert island kind of thing, you mean?
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, you've washed up. This is how I may be thinking. You've washed up the shore on an island when there is kind of like a township kind of a thing where you do stuff. And maybe in those zones you can't get attacked. Kind of like what was the other pirate game we were just talking about? Sea of Thieves.
Thieves.
So you know how you dock your boat and you go and you can't get attacked while you're like at a vendor and stuff like that. I hope that would be the case because that would be kind of cool. But to be honest, if it is like that, and they do have like they have in Ark where you can have like no raid servers, I would that would be fun. I think that would be fun playing with a friend. I think that would be cool. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
down for that. Because yeah, I'm like you. Like, it's too much time for nothing when it comes to like raiding.
Come back to your game and all your shit's just
Yeah.
gone.
Like, you have to be, if you're the best of the server, it's like, well, that's it. You own that server until someone comes and dominates you somehow. But it rarely happens. But yeah. Or yeah,
Not
I
long
don't
now.
know.
October 8th it comes out.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I'm not gonna jump on it straight away because
No.
it's gonna be glitchy as hell. I feel like maybe next year I'll jump into it when it's cheap. I'll definitely give it a go at one point, 100%. Because I loved Ark and but yeah, the pirate stuff seems even cooler.
Yeah.
I like cooler.
Oh.
But would you if you played, right? Would you play with me and just to have like a non-raid server where we could just
Yeah.
do our own thing but see other people and see what they build, but you can't attack each other.
Yeah, but then I'm hoping that that's not the sort of main thing in the
Yeah.
game. Like if there's,
Yeah, hopefully there's a bit of a store.
that's what I'm worried about. When he was like, "Oh, we just want to give you the freedom to like make your own story," so the players are making their own stories, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not into that really."
I just hopefully there's a lot of AI bosses and stuff. Like there's bosses to do, and you can go to a cave. It's like, oh, Roger, let's go to like southeast and go to that cave and kill that. Or there's like a ship going in the distance. Let's go attack it, and it would be cool if like you went onto those kind of no raid servers, but other human players can help you kill the boss.
Yeah.
or there was like a big boss that kind of spawns, like a big pirate ship that spawns, and he's like the king, and everyone has to kind of rally together and kill them, or you could go against everyone and try and get the last hit, or I don't know, like that would be kind of cool, man. That would be sick.
Yeah.
But then again, yeah, I don't know.
Not long to wait. We'll
Yeah.
find out what it's actually like very soon.
Yep.
In a couple of weeks' time.
Oh, update.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest mode doesn't work for me.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, must be a setting. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it must be because that's never happened to me. Because I always go in rest mode because to updates and charge my controllers and stuff like that. So yes,
very weird, very weird. The other trailer that we got was for Children of Morta, which looks really interesting, man. It looks like Diablo crossed with a game that I've played a fair bit recently. Moonlighter. Whoa, I just went blank for a second.
Yeah, Moonlighter. Yeah. You played the shit out of that, huh?
I played a lot of it. I didn't finish it, but I got close to the end. But it was an awesome game. But this is like you play as an entire family. And when you like do your upgrades and all that, you're actually upgrading the whole family. But then you play as the different members of the family, one at a time. But there's like a whole lot of different items, perks, and that sort of shit. Like like Diablo, basically. It looks cool. I've heard really good things about it because it's been in early access for a while. But now it's actually releasing. I don't know. I kind of want to give it a crack. I don't know if it's. It doesn't sound like it's going to be on Game Pass. But I'll be keen to give it a crack somehow.
Yeah.
Then after that, we got a couple more details about xCloud, I guess. Not too much, apart from the fact that they're going to be doing a beta that's going to be in the US, UK, and South Korea in October. So you can basically sign up, and you might get picked and be able to play Xbox games on your mobile phone. That's cool.
That's cool.
We don't get to try that. So who gives a shit? But yeah, I guess like it's cool that if you do get in, you're basically using your Xbox, your Microsoft account. So all your games like carry across, all your achievements and whatnot, save file and all that. So that's pretty sick. Then we got a bit of a deep dive into Outer Worlds. And you watched a little bit of it just before.
Yeah.
And you seem pretty keen on it.
I'm keen, man. Yeah.
It looks really cool. I've been wanting to play Fallout again. Now I'm just going to wait for this. Like, this is going to be on Game Pass day one.
I think as well, it's not that kind of like setting.
Post-apocalyptic
setting. It's going to be in space. It's like, that's sick. Like, it's something different. I know we have had kind of some space-ish games, but not like a Fallout type space game. Like, that's sick.
Yeah.
I feel like the closest thing would be like BioShock or something like that. It's not kind of like, but this is exciting, man. This is cool. Like, I'm totally down.
And they're leaning on the more humor kind of side of the game, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
They've got some, like funny types of weapons in the game. You can get a shrink ray, and like just shrink your enemies. So obviously they'll be a bit weaker, easier to kill. There's one, I forgot the name. It was like a fucked up name, but basically what it does is like it'll change the size of one part of the enemy's body. So it'd be like it can have like a massive nose, but like a smaller head, or like big ears and like I don't know, small legs or some shit like that. And it just like looks funny. It's just like full of like just funny shit, which is exciting. It'll be like Fallout, but
space.
Not depressing.
It's gonna that's actually 100% especially with the humor and stuff like that helps.
So I'm super keen for it, man. And it's like the whole thing of you do something, it's gonna affect what's gonna happen in the game and all that. So I'm super keen for it. Super keen,
man. Gosh, more games.
Yeah, dude. And then it was basically like little bits and pieces about, what's going to be on Game Pass, ID at Xbox, that sort of thing. Fucking Dirt 2.0 is going to be on Game Pass PC. I was like, that's
Ooh,
fucking sick, dude.
yeah.
Keen for that.
Um,
Hmm?
the Outer Worlds.
Yep.
That's coming out on PS4
Yes.
and Xbox, PC, everything.
Yeah, so the thing with this game is it's a bit of a weird thing where Obsidian was developing the game already, and then in the process they were acquired by Microsoft.
Okay.
If you remember from E3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still coming out on all the platforms, but yeah, so because they're a first party studio, it's going to be on Game Pass straight away.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's it's very exciting to me.
Yeah. Man, I haven't turned on my Xbox for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Xbox. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I want to get Game Pass, but did I just say Gay Pass? God damn it. Oh man. Game Pass. Game Pass. Yeah, because they got like I feel like I just go back to PlayStation and play other games because I'm like, oh, I'm really invested in like 2K or something like that. And then like a week will go by and I'm like, oh, I haven't even played any of the Game Pass. Like, damn it. And then I don't know, like subscription stuff for me in a sense of like it doesn't really work for me because I feel like I just hardly ever play it. I know it should entitle me to play it, but I don't know. I just kind of do my own thing, and then I feel like, God damn, man, like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's the good thing about it is you can just have it for like if there was one game you want to play, you just get Game Pass for that month, play the game, and then just cancel the renewal straight away.
Yeah,
which is what I've done. So I've got it until like November or some shit. And I paid $15 like fucking like 2 months ago or something.
yeah.
So yeah, just that's a pretty good incentive. But I get where you're coming from at the same time. Any whoosies. Alrighty, let's move on to the video games that we've been playing this week, man. So been playing a bit of that Mario Kart, apparently. Mario Kart World Tour.
Yeah. I was pretty excited when I see a free Nintendo game on a phone. So downloaded it. Pretty excited. And then I was playing it and the controls interesting.
That's a good way of putting it.
It was like a drift mode, and I'm like, of course I'm going drift. Like that's how you get your turbo on. So I went like you kind of like swipe your like thumb to the left or right, and then it just automatically just starts drifting, right? But the thing is, to go straight, it's like you're doing snakies, like going straight. Like it's so hard to go straight because you can only go left and right. You can't go straight. Like if you like go, it's like whichever way your car's drifting, it's just going to go that way. So the controls are really kind of weird. So I went to the other option, and that is just like you don't drift, you just kind of just turn. But then if you keep turning long enough, it will start slowly drifting.
Yeah.
And that still didn't really feel right. And I was like, they could easily fix this and just have like just like an invisible joystick where you kind of just and then you press a fake button. I just feel like there's so many options and there's so many there's so many games out there that are on mobile that are driving games that do it perfectly.
Yeah.
And
I just want to quickly go back to the start where you said you picked drift mode. I want to elaborate a little bit more on what the other option is, because when you start the game, it gives you two options, which are drift mode, and steering mode. So you can either drift or steer. So if you're drifting, you can't fucking steer your car like a normal person.
You can't go straight.
What the fuck?
So if there's like a road that's straight, you have to drift. left to right. You have to do snakies up the like up the road. It's just like,
Why?
and then, but then I was like, okay, I'll just won't drift, so I just won't touch anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes straight, but if your car's like going, say you drift into the right, and you let go, it's just going to go that way. It's going to go
Sideways, yeah.
straight to the right. So it's
Mm.
like you have to drift a little bit
Mm.
and then let go, and hopefully start going straight. And I was like, yuck, this is stupid.
Sounds disgusting.
So I went to steering mode.
Yeah.
You can just normally drive, around, but then you can't really drift. It's dumb, man. Yeah, safe to say it's probably not their best. Like
Yeah.
I was really excited for it as well because I played the shit out of Mario, like the Mario on the phone, Super Mario.
Mhm.
And that worked really well because
Super Mario
it's
Run?
automatically run. Yeah,
Mm.
Mario Run, that's it. And that worked really, really well. And I really enjoyed that. There was Dr. Mario that I played a little bit. Yeah, that kind of works. But this, man, like the graphics looks awesome, but the steering just sucks. Stinks.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
And if this was like a paid game, man, I'd be so pissed.
I bet.
But yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks. The series sucks.
No good. Very sad. Oh well.
Yeah.
It is free. With
Yeah, true.
probably full of microtransactions.
If you want to play Mario Kart, just get like your Switch out and play Mario Kart.
Yeah, 100%. After that, we had Medieval demo, but I decided to talk about it in the news segment
Earlier?
instead. Basically, yeah, not great either, unfortunately. So let's talk about the new release of the game. There were 2 games that I wanted to get this week. Dragon Quest XI also came out on the Switch, which I was really keen on, but I was like, I can't justify that. Like, I'm not gonna have time to play it. I've got other games that I want to play that I already have that I haven't played yet. And I was like, FIFA. I really want the new FIFA. So I went and got that, and oh boy, it is fun as fuck, dude. In like a lot of it is the same as last year's one. The menus look the same. The career mode is pretty much the same.
Like the same from 2012, the last FIFA I bought?
No.
Okay.
It feels different. It feels different 100%. I really liked last year's one. I played a lot of that. So in terms of like that part of the game, it's very similar. There's just like some improvements. Like it's easier to shoot shoot like just free kicks and that. It's actually easier to control. Like, I don't know if you remember, but like I've never scored a goal from a free kick before. Like,
I can't. I haven't
so
like I haven't played FIFA in so
that
long.
that part has been the same for like forever. But they've improved that, so it's actually easier to do that sort of thing now. Graphics are incredible. It looks really good. Like in some parts, I was like, are these like the real players? Are they showing like the actual footage from players running around? Looks really good, but where it shines is with that new mode, the Volta football mode, which is like the street football mode.
That has got me excited.
Holy fuck, dude!
That wants me to buy FIFA just for that. Because if anyone knows, FIFA 98 Road to the World Cup on Nintendo 64 was the best FIFA ever made, just because it had indoor, and that was so good.
So good. Yeah, I played the shit out of that. The yellow ball.
Yes.
So good, dude. Yeah, so they've got that in the game, which is like it's kind of like with COD, how you've got like blackout multiplayer and then zombies. It's set up a bit like that, where you've got normal FIFA, you play your career and whatnot, and then you go into Volta, and it takes you to like a different mode.
Oh,
and you've got to be online to play that mode, because there's like an sort of a store that evolves with time. Like it's kind of like the NBA one, where there's shit for sale and then it goes away after a few days or whatever, and it just updates all the time. So you got to be online to play that. But it's been really cool, man. So there's like a story mode where you create your own player, and you're basically part of this team who they're trying to make the World Cup in that the street soccer fucking World Cup. If that's a thing. And you're part of that team, and then like your best player, like your coach kind of person, like he breaks his leg or something and he can't play, and everyone's like, well, fuck, we're not gonna make it now. So like pretty much everyone leaves, and it's just you and this other chick, and then you got to find more people, recruit other players and stuff. It is, yeah, it's cool, man. So it's really stylish. Like you got your your celebrations. It's like the replays are like from security cameras or like from someone's phone and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
kind of like what they did in NBA Live.
Yeah.
Playing like how you play the street in that, and then like you do a dunk or something happens, and they go to like someone's phone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that. And it's just the controls are just really tight as well. So it's really easy to control what you're doing. It's much tighter than if you're playing like an actual game of soccer. Like you've got more control over the ball. You can do all your tricks and shit. And it's pretty easy to do. You just click the right analog stick to like start juggling the ball as well. You can lob it over your opponent's head and flick the stick to do different tricks, and it's just so much fun, dude.
Remember FIFA Street, and like man, you just like press one button, you could do like the most insane tricks.
It's not as extreme as that, but there is some cool shit you can do in there for sure.
Yes,
and there's like a pretty I don't know if it's great, but if you go into the menu and look up the controls, it'll give you like the basic controls, and then if you can be bothered, you move on to the next step where it's like intermediate controls. This is what you can do, and then you go like advanced, and there's like all sorts of fucking like crazy tricks you can do. But it's not necessary. And there's different kinds of modes as well, where there's like 3v3 in like an arena with walls, or you can have arenas that don't have walls, so you can have throw-ins as well, corner kicks, that sort of shit. But yeah, stories like kind of like your typical, I guess, cheesy kind of sports game story. It's not the best, but it's just, it's cool. You like go around the world. The second one is like you're in Japan. It's like on rooftops, fucking lights everywhere. There's a DJ with a soccer ball as a head. It's fucking crazy. It's just really awesome. So you got that, and then you got tour mode, which is just you go into tournaments in the different areas of the map. And then you've got Volta League, which is online playing against other players, which I'm not going anywhere near just yet. But it's like what happens is you've got different objectives that you can fulfill and unlock those items from the shop. But you got a limited amount of time to do that. So I think from today, it's like 6 days until the shop updates, and you've got like 40 items that you can get in that time. And it tells you like how many you have. So either you unlock the item by completing the objective, or you can use the virtual currency, which you get from playing the game, or I think, I'm not actually 100% sure, I'm like pretty certain, being FIFA, that you can buy it with real money. But I haven't had to. And I mean, like you get a couple hundreds maybe per game, and like it's priced okay. But like I said, like you can unlock the item just by completing objectives. The thing is, like you can only have 5 objectives at once. So once you complete it, it's replaced by another thing, which means you can't update all the items by completing objectives at once. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like I look at something and I'm like, oh, okay, like I want to get that, so I'll be doing that objective. So I'm like, it pushes me to like try different things, which is cool. It'll be like score a goal with your character from a volley, or the most recent one was like walk into the goals. Like don't take a shot, actually walk into the goals. Yeah, like 5 times or some shit. It's been a lot of fun. Like I planned on playing that on Friday, having a day off, and then playing Control at night, and then some Borderlands as well over the weekend. I've basically just played FIFA. and I played Borderlands obviously with you a bit last night, but that's it.
Yeah.
I played
Yeah,
more this morning. It's
the
fucking-
reason why I probably want to buy FIFA is because of that stream
Yeah.
mode.
It's awesome, dude. Like
Yeah.
it could be. The thing is, like, there's not, I guess, that much variety in it. It's basically
Well, I still want a FIFA game in like just normal FIFA,
Yeah.
but that's just such a good bonus and makes
Mm.
me go, oh, okay, maybe I should,
yeah,
get FIFA.
yeah.
So
It's a lot of fun.
yeah,
And then on top of that, I get the fucking updated FIFA game as well, which is a bit of a
Yeah.
bonus. So I started so you can do a like my player.
yeah,
You just play as your player. You can control the whole team, or you can play as the manager and then control the whole team during the games as well.
yeah.
I tried making my own player. I thought it was a bit annoying that you can't import your player from Volta. Like I had to make a new character. And I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
sucks.
that's
that's
weird.
weird. Yeah,
I mean, like it's not that big of a deal. Like it's pretty.
they should have done like kind of what NBA Live did.
Yeah.
thing,
That's what I thought it would be like. But
Yeah.
no, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like in the NBA one, it's like, oh, he's a, it takes time off from the league to like go play street and stuff. This
Mm,
is like his whole objective is to complete the World Cup
yeah,
in street.
Yep.
And it's like it's not like NBA where it's the same game, you're just playing with different rules.
yeah, that's
Like
true.
it controls differently
Yeah,
if you're playing normal FIFA compared to
Yeah.
the street side.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. Definitely
Nice.
would recommend this year's
Yeah,
FIFA.
keen. Keen.
Indeed. I think that's all we've got for this episode, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
A bit of a jam-packed one today. I gotta edit the fuck out of this one too.
Oh yeah, man. Oh,
Jesus.
so many. So
That'll
much
be-
stuff happened.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But hey, let's do our cheeky plugs that we're gonna be doing for a little while.
Yes.
So a couple of things happening in the near future. In just under 2 weeks now, we are going to be at PAX Oz. That's fucking crazy.
Man,
That's
so
nuts.
soon.
Oh man. So we're gonna be at PAX on the Friday and Saturday. If you're gonna be there, come say hello. We will be recording the podcast live from the show floor. We will not be streaming it, unfortunately, but we'll be doing it from the show floor with our friend, the Angriest Scotsman. He will be there with us. It'll be at 3 p.m. on the Saturday. So if you're there, come say hello. But if you're not, you will have to wait till the following week to listen to the episode. Apart from that, we're also part of the charity that the Scotsman family and Team Defiance are doing. We're supporting Mind, which is a charity supporting mental health. So if you're on the stream, you would have noticed the little progress bar that's on screen there. So Chris and I will be doing a charity stream on the 18th of October. We'll be playing some games blindfolded, among some other things. And that'll be at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Is that everything? Am I missing something? Yeah, that's all the plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Chris, tell the people how they can follow your endeavors.
They can follow me on Instagram, christofini.gaming. And that's about it.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Apart from that, you can basically all of our handles are all Button Mash Pod on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram. You can email us your feedback, good or bad, at buttonmashpod@gmail.com. What else do we have? We've got a Discord as well that you can join. If you go to our Twitch page, there will be a link there. What else is there? I always seem to forget something. Facebook. Button Mash Podcast on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
us. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you, Chris, for hanging out with me again.
Thank you, Rog.
You guys have a good week.
Mash them buttons.
Final round.